Hi everyone, I will show you how I trade. This is not advice to buy or sell anything. I'm just showing you based on my strategy and based on which involves two Ichimokus. One is a short-term Ichimoku, another one is long-term Ichimoku. I also use Fibonacci, and in this case, when I look at the Bitcoin, it is making lower highs, right? So we'll see. Uh, I'm thinking that it's gonna drop to maximum. So there is one more leg to drop. Oops, I didn't want to do this. One more leg that will drop to 0.058 fib, which is the same as 0.942. So I'm looking to buy it once it finishes this last drop, and we'll see. It can stop at 53.8, but ideally I'd like to buy it at 50,000. Okay, so will it reach 100,000 by the end of this year? If we, and this is 5, so this is like a 5-day chart, which some of these candles honor my fib. So even if I look at let me see, 3 months. So it's like, let's say 2 months. If we look at the 2 months and then if we mark 100,000, I don't think this will ever happen. Anyway, so let's look at the gold. I did say way back 6 months ago, I think, that when the gold was 18, 19, maybe 2000, that it will reach 26 definitely. And it did. So now I'm looking at the gold, and this is weekly. So I will go to 5-day. And in here, what do I see? I mean, basics of the two Ichimokus are, this is major support for the short term. So it could drop to 24.90, whatever, 24.80 before it continues to move up. I don't see a reason why would it drop all the way down to 2300, but maybe it will drop a little bit and go up. Anyway, I sold it here at 2660, so I'm just gonna now wait for the first drop in order to buy again. Okay, let's look at the silver. I like this silver. So I'm looking here, it's a 5-day chart. Let me go to 4. No, it's 5. So it's 6. It could be 6. So what I'm doing is I'm looking at the days based on some weird um, law. Maybe it's not weird. 369, 248, 125. And somehow my fib matches that law. So even if, so I'm looking, if it matches 5 days, then or 6 days, I would go, like you see these two candles, then I would go to 3 days, and then I would see last 3 candles, 1, 2, 3, matches some of my lines of Ichimoku, of fib. So this one did at 3 days, and this is silver. So it came right at this 0.942. Okay, so, and then it moved back, but the last one, and it requires 3 more days. So in 3 more days, if it closes above 32.168, then it will definitely go to $34. Otherwise, it can drop to $30. Okay, next one is SPX, like this one, and you see how my candles match and honor my fib, and this is 4. So it's 4 days, which means 2, 2, 4, and 8. The same goes to 2, 4, and 8 minutes, 2, 4, and 8 hours. So in this case, I see that these 3 match my fib. So which, even though here it says, oops, I want to go down, but the middle leg is here. It did close above. It did close above 0.942, so it's definitely going up to 5,819, which is 127 fib. Okay, so if it pulls down, it will just go a little bit, but the long term will be moving more up. SPX, XSP, the same thing, right? So in this case, if I'm looking at 5 days, yeah, I don't see really good match. Here I do see like 2 candles. I don't see 3, 6 days. So 6 days, these 2 candles are honoring my fib. 5 days, so let's look at the 4. So I'd say 4, let's look at the 4 days, the same thing. So we have fib from here to here, and then I'm looking at 587. So it's gonna reach to 1272 fib. Maybe it pulls a little bit. So the same thing. Okay, so we did check gold, silver, SPX, XSP, and Bitcoin. Have fun.